Good afternoon. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News, coming to you from our digital desk. We want to bring you some new video and a new photo in a crime that police in Cleveland are trying to get at the public's attention for. This is a child who was leaving the Guardians game, was in the crosswalk this past Saturday night. It was just after 9 o'clock when two motorcycles ran a red light. It's the second motorcycle that then clips that child. The child had to be taken to the emergency room, is stable. So we know the child didn't suffer life-threatening injuries, but now you have a couple of motorcycle riders who are out there who are willing to do this, are driving clearly recklessly, and we've got video not of when the child was hit, but just moments before. First, I want to show you where this occurred. It happened at East 9th and Bolivar. I mean, you can't get more out front of the stadium than this. It was at this intersection. In fact, the motorcycles are going to be coming up this direction on East 9th. We have video from moments before. If you were to take East 9th all the way into the lake, it dead ends into Voinovich Park, and there is a parking area, a paid parking area there at Voinovich Park. It's at the end of East 9th down there. And we've got video of these two motorcycles who come up East 9th, and then right here at this intersection, again, it is right outside of the ballpark. They blow this light and clip that 11-year-old kid. First of all, here is a picture of the two motorcycles from earlier. I did try to zoom in on this motorcycle. It doesn't appear to have a license plate. That individual maybe has some sort of orange or red hoodie on and a black shiny helmet. That's the best we can make out from those pictures. Again, these were given to us by the Cleveland Police Department, but I want you to see the video. This is the second that they are leaving that paid parking area at Voinovich Park. You're going to see an SUV pull out here. Now watch the two motorcycles behind them, and watch that immediately these two dummies think because they're on a motorcycle and can terrorize downtown, they pull into oncoming traffic and they are off all the way up East 9th. They pass that SUV because they're just, too impatient, I guess, or feel free to, again, just terrorize the downtown streets. Watch as, that SUV is just not traveling fast for these two motorcycles, so they take off into what would be the oncoming lane of traffic there at Voinovich Park. I'm going to show you again the still photos. We zoom in on the second rider. About all you can make out here. It's a dark motorcycle. It does not appear to be like a Harley. This is a faster motorcycle, and the driver may have a shiny black helmet and was possibly wearing maybe an orange or a red hoodie at the time. By the time they get up to this intersection at East 9th and Bolivar, they run the red light. The child is crossing the street here and gets clipped by not the first, but the second motorcycle. And that's who is the person accused of hitting the child. But police point out that that first motorcycle is now a person of interest and a witness in this entire situation. I'm sure that those two motorcycle riders had a conversation after it happened. Once they got somewhere, took off, got somewhere where they thought they were safe, clearly had a conversation. Did you see I hit that kid? Whatever the conversation was. So the easy thing to do here, turn themselves in. Secondly, if you know two people who were out with their motorcycles, trying to remember what the weather was Saturday night. I don't think it was great. Which is why we see those, the riders are in just sort of full black jackets, a red hoodie underneath the jacket. So if you know somebody who went out riding in downtown Cleveland Saturday night, fits this description, really dark motorcycles. We'll show you the video again as they pull out of the Voinovich paid parking lot there. You'll see the SUV pull out. and then the first and second motorcycle. Both of them appear to be black motorcycles. Both appear to be wearing black coats or heavy coats or jackets as they then take off East 9th Street and hit that child. And think about from that child's perspective, 11 years old, maybe you're at the ball game with your family, with your parents, you're just crossing the street, the family had the crosswalk, and then all of a sudden this motorcycle out of nowhere comes flying up and just clips you in that intersection. Again, the child was stable when it went to the emergency, when that child went to the emergency room. But police are now trying to figure out, here we are early spring, and we've already got motorcycles in downtown Cleveland doing whatever the heck they want to do, and it includes injuring an 11-year-old. Not every motorcycle rider is like this, but we've seen way too much of this crap over the last couple of summers, and it appears that it's going to start early this spring as well, as an 11-year-old just trying to catch a Guardians game gets hurt crossing the street. If you have any information, you can call police. If you want to remain anonymous, call Crime Stoppers. That is an easy way to do this. Call Crime Stoppers at this number, 216-252-7463. Let them know you know who was riding their motorcycle in downtown Cleveland this past Saturday night. Again, I don't believe it was really great weather, so pretty simple to see and maybe to turn these guys in that went out and thought they would joyride throughout downtown Cleveland, running red lights and hitting 11-year-old children in the process. Give Cleveland Police a call or call Crime Stoppers and leave an anonymous tip. If we have any other breaking news, it'll be here on our digital platforms. We have 3.5 hours of news and first alert weather coming up at 3 o'clock. We are going to have some breaking news out of Barberton. Apparently some of that weather that came through earlier knocked down a tree in a home, and it did kill one person. So we're working to get the very latest on that. So we will see you at 3 o'clock on Channel 19. Until then, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. Have a good afternoon.
19 News is everywhere. Download our CTV apps and follow us on social media at Cleveland 19 News.